Whoa, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to the ReCoop. I'm your host, Cooper Daniels, and this is day 2 of the ReCoop Endurance Challenge to create a good morning show. I haven't had coffee yet, everybody. I have this really silly cup that somebody made for me that has my ugly face. I'm not wearing, I think I might be wearing, no, I'm not wearing the same shirt, but it does say I'm a guy that knows a little about a lot. This morning, I'm a guy that knows that he woke up at 4:30 a.m. That's what it is, folks. That's what we're doing, and let's get into it. How's everybody doing? Let's see. Let me open up, make sure I have the chat open. Oh, shit. My fractal monsters, gotta feed them. Be right back. I have 5 monsters, and 4 of them are evolved. They're no longer babies or whatever, child. What are the 3 stages? Oh, and by the way, that rad, I just used the word rad. That incredible intro that you just saw was done by Block Runner, the artist behind the Fractal Tamers, not the monsters, the Tamers, and Flemish Giants and Flemish Clones. So thank you, Block Runner and Algobama and everybody that's involved with that team for the cool art. The logo was done by Block. The background was done by Block. And so I like Block a lot. He's helped me out. I got a mouse today. I'm going to squint less. Man, I was squinting yesterday. I realized that I have to get my eyes checked. Huzzah. Yeah, he is, man. Block Runner's a beast. John is here. Wow, GM. Thank you, guys. I'm seeing some similar faces. You guys came back for more. I appreciate it. I'm going to get a coffee mug with my Joker Coop on it. Nice. Oh, the Joker Coop's cool. I'm trying to get somebody to send you guys butts. I'm sorry that I can't do that. John, is John here? John, can you do that for me? Sorry, it's early. So what happened? I saw that Home Depot didn't do well, and I think the markets aren't fantastic. Let's look at CNBC real quick. You motherfuckers. Sorry, I shouldn't swear. That's not good. That wasn't the right thing to do, guys. You guys could be watching this and holding your babies. You don't want to hear that. All right, let me go right here. Stop squinting. I'm going to be so insecure about squinting. Yeah, that's what I want. I don't want this HSBC thing, but that's fine. That's where I was. Okay. Now we turn this on. Oh boy, I'm going to get somebody. Somebody's going to come in and help me with all this, but that's all good. All right, let me make this bigger. That's the right thing to do. Man, how do I get rid of this? Get rid of this. Guys, look, isn't this what you tuned in for? To watch me do this again? All right, so I'm sharing the screen. Okay, visit tab. All right, there we go. Perfect. Okay, I figured it out. So the markets are, not doing great. The NASDAQ is down over 1%, over, almost 150 points. The Dow is down 336 points. Oil's, of course, doing well. 10-year is creeping up on 4%. Let's see. Home Depot misses on revenue, issues muted outlook. Walmart outlook disappoints Wall Street after strong holiday quarter. So it looks like Home Depot missed on revenue. Walmart did all right. They did pretty good. Walmart did pretty good during the holiday quarter. But if I'm correct, and we'll look at this, I bet you much of that is due to groceries, because I don't know if you've noticed, but groceries are pretty expensive. So if I had a Walmart next to me, I'd probably go there often to get my groceries. Certainly my beef jerky, because that's getting expensive. Walmart on Tuesday topped. The big box regular gave a weaker than expected outlook. Walmart said shoppers are still buying fewer discretionary items as grocery prices remain elevated. Okay, that didn't prove my point. And you like how I read that? Like that really proved my point. Come on, tell me that this was because of groceries. Okay. Well, we're not going to just sit here. Earnings per share. Wow, they really outperformed. 171 per share as compared to 151 expected. All right, whatever. Walmart did good. We have Coinbase after the bell, and that should be interesting. Oh, I want to do it like this. Isn't it nicer when it's like that? So yeah, Coinbase is after the bell. I can't imagine, like I said yesterday, that's going to be a great report. Quarter 4 was a brutal time in the crypto industry. And I even think, currently right now, this market is being, I think, led by Asia. I don't know though. That's me just saying stuff. But their outlook is also, with these earnings reports, yeah, sure, the results are important, but it's also important what they say. You guys know this, most of you know this, but it's okay. But it's also important what their guidance is, right? And I mean, with all this staking stuff, with whoever who can't stake anymore, Jesus, guys, okay, let's drink some coffee. I know Gemini, they have that earn program that's a disaster. Oh, Kraken, oh my god. Oh shit. Yeah, Kraken. And so there my point is the guidance for Kraken should I'm Jesus. The guidance for Coinbase. Guys, how are you doing? Second rodeo? Is anybody in there? Am I losing you yet? Yeah, I lost one guy. They're like, okay, smash the likes for Coop. Would you guys do that? You guys brought me luck. Smashed. You guys did it. Yeah, smash. Oh, that's what I need to do. Thank you. Smash the like button, subscribe, share it, comment. Isn't that what you do? That's what the YouTubers do, man. Oh man, I'm pathetic. But anyways, yeah. So with that staking guidance, if Coinbase has to take away staking and kind of chopping our algo governance rewards and all of that, for all those people that use that, that's going to be a big loss of revenue. And I imagine that they will guide towards that, right? Okay, let's look at Bitcoin. You're doing it great, Coop. Taking a long sip and smile. Man, love you guys. I broke my phone smashing it. See, this is what I want. This is what I need from you guys. And what's up to all my normal guys out there, to all the normal guys that love CZ and they love me? Thank you to the couple of guys that tweeted that yesterday. That was fun. What else? Before I actually get serious, because I mean, there's only a handful. Actually, I thought I was only talking to 15 people or now I'm 20 people. And yesterday was like 50 people on YouTube. And then I went on to Twitter and I was like, oh, there's a lot more people than I think watching this. Because I found comfort. In that I was talking to a small audience, but I forgot that Twitter. I'm airing this on Twitter as well. And yeah, I mean, I have to say, actually, I was a little nervous yesterday. I'm not necessarily nervous right now, but I am all over the place. It's just this is a completely different thing than what I've been doing. I mean, I either do interviews very infrequently live, but I did AlgoFest recently and stuff like that. But that's a lot easier when you got somebody else to bounce things off of. And then also my solo videos were always edited. So I could just kind of ramble, go off a tangent, cut it out and yada, yada. So this is different. You guys are getting you're getting me just rapping. And since there's probably mainly an Algorand audience out there, you probably are aware of my history with Planet Watch and my Aware device. And there's a project, and I don't know anything about it. This is not an endorsement of it, or not an endorsement of it, but I think it's called Element Data, and I think they're pretty smartly, using these Aware devices that a lot of people have, and they're trying to create their own data indoor air network. And whatever, ReCoop, maybe recouping losses. I don't know. Maybe it's a serious project. I have no idea. But I was like, all right, fine. I'll take my Aware out of the box. And so I have my Aware right over there. And when I put it up, it showed that I had really bad air, a lot of carbon dioxide in the room, a ton of dust. So I had to go purchase a $400 air purifier. So this Aware device keeps on giving. So I've spent about $700 on air devices that I didn't necessarily want to spend on. All right, folks, let's look at prices because I actually haven't looked at them today. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to stop sharing that mess. Now we're going to go here, share, and then we're going to go to Binance owned coin market cap. I'm going to share that. And then I'm going to go back to Restream. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. And then we're going back. I'm going to view tab at coin market cap. All right. Bitcoin 20, man. This is impressive. This is like, it is It does not want to leave the area, which potentially could be a bad thing. It could break downward, but man, does it want to jump from 25 to 27. That's what this wants to do, isn't it? That's crazy. And the markets are down. Inflation is clearly going up. The 10-year is almost 4%. And Bitcoin, man, 24/7. 24/7, folks. That's pretty cool. Right under 17. All right, what's my boy Algo doing? XRP, how are you, buddy? Man, you're like a 40-cent stable coin over there. Solana, look at that. That I don't know, man. Whatever. They're weathering that storm. We got Litecoin, little brother of Bitcoin, Cosmos. I thought that inflation mechanism, did that inflation mechanism for Cosmos actually get approved? I haven't followed up on that. I was expecting that price action to be worse. Monero, John Wood's favorite. Who else loves this? I think our buddy JT likes that. I mean, I like it too. I just don't own it. Near, I'm, that's on my radar. Near's on my radar. The co-founder of Near, what's his face? It was the AI guy at Google. So, that's all the hype, right? AI. VeChain, man, 35% up in the last 7 days. Aptos, I don't care about Aptos. Hedera, that's starting to push down a little bit. They had their moment. That'll end up. We'll Algorand. Oh, there we go. 28 cent. Talk about a 40-cent stable coin. We've been sitting at 28, but look at that. Over 17.5% over the last 7 days, and at 28.5 cents. Should we look at what this looks like? Yeah, well, that's what it looks like. That's fine. Whatever. It just looks like that. Who cares? That's what that looks like. Let's go back. And I'm going to go back to Bitcoin. Oh, yesterday somebody had asked me, he's like, do you know the where the volume is coming from? Is it coming from Asia? Is it coming from the US? And so there's that decline. So, okay. So it is reacting to the market. I mean, what is this? The 1 day? So, I mean, that is oh yeah. Oh, so while I was sleeping, this thing reached over 25. It cannot stay above 25, can it? Look at it. Oh, okay. So overnight, it was trying, but then the market did exactly what we all knew it was going to do. But still, come on, to be sitting here at 24.5, I expect this to break down at some point. But if it doesn't break down and it can stay above 25, it's definitely going up. Definitely, guys. And this volume looks just about the same as yesterday. The top volume is on Binance with the USDT pair, about $8.5 billion. And then the BUSD, $3 billion. And then Coinbase coming in at number 3 with 315 million. All right. Well, that's cool. Yeah. So yesterday we were talking about, well, here, I'll go back to looking at you guys. I'll end this. Yeah, cool. Okay. So yeah, yesterday somebody had asked me, do you know where the volume is coming from? And I sure don't. And maybe if you guys have cut 20% of its staff today, good. They need to cut. All they do is spend money. Okay. Resistance on BTC is 25,200. Okay. So it's not 2,500. It's about the same thing, right? But yeah, but if they break that, what are you thinking, John? Is that going to take almost automatic is going up to 27, right? Smooth as butter, but partnerships. I know they paid a lot of money for those partnerships, Robbie. Yeah, somebody asked me yesterday about where the volume's coming from, and I don't know, but I did, I looked to see ownership of crypto across the world, like who owns, like which populations own the most. And I found something, I don't even know how accurate this data is, but who cares, guys? We're just shooting the shit, right? This is all this is. This is me waking up with you and having some fun. But I mean, it's good news if you're an algo holder and you're excited about that T-Hub partnership. So here we are. Okay, wait, I can't just click around like that. That's not how this works. This isn't how this works, guys. Okay, I got to go like this, and then I have to share my screen, and then I have to go over here, and then I have to select the thing, and I share it. All right, good. Sweet. And then view this. do this. Okay, I'm actually getting better at this. I'm seeing. Oh, and I'm still using. I should be using this mouse, not the trackpad. Who uses a trackpad? I'm not a psycho. All right, so there we go. We look good. So let's view this over here. Global crypto adoption. So here we go. Look at this T-Hub. And if you don't know what T-Hub is, it's a innovative, it's like an innovation hub. And I think it's the premier innovation hub in India. I'm making that up, but that's what they say. So I'm believing them. But they have partnerships with Meta and Cisco and Microsoft and all of the big boys, and Algorand is the only blockchain layer 1 partner of T-Hub currently. So that's cool. And then look at that. So you got 1.4 billion people in India, and 157 million of them own crypto. That's an 11%. Oh, was my nose running? This is all I need. What's going on? So 11, that's a lot of people in India own crypto, right? And then we got the United States. We only got 335 million over here, and 45 million people own it, 13%. But look at this, man. Vietnam coming in with 26% ownership of cryptocurrency. All right. China's got a lot of people because they've got a lot of people, but only 5% of them. I mean, how accurate are these numbers? Brazil's big. They almost got as much as China, but one seventh of the population. That's cool. And then Philippines, Pakistan, Nigeria. Now, we all know about Nigeria. We got Bilal over there in Nigeria, creating his fame project that, has gotten some heat lately. Got some heat. I've met Bilal. He seems like a harmless, nice guy. I don't know. This isn't about whatever. Russia. Okay, doesn't matter. There we go. So there you go. So India is a hotbed for cryptocurrency, and Algorand is right in it, hanging out with HRC, making it happen. All right. So let's stop sharing that, and let's get back to this. And let's see what you guys are saying over here. Isn't a layer 1. Okay, BTC is a cell phone that uses a car battery. So that's a funny analogy. Okay, now I see I kind of like having this. I had some near, but made the mistake of getting it on BSC chain, which makes it useless. Yeah, don't do that. BTC is like walking into an electronics store and asking for something from 2013 and expecting it to be even remotely close to the newest models from 2023. Well, that's what now we're talking about. Now we're talking about what ordinals. Oh yeah, why ordinals then? Howdy Coop. Well, I mean, Dan, why ordinals, right? I don't know. Basically, howdy Coop. Good morning. Good morning to you too, Zach. Why ordinals? Well, I think for one, it is kind of neat that you're inscribing a Satoshi. You're putting something on a Satoshi. There's something cool about it. It feels tangible almost, because most of us that believe in cryptocurrency believe that, don't quite have as pessimistic of a view as this comment section about Bitcoin. That's not actually true. I mean, there's Bitcoin maxis. There's people that hold Bitcoin and then enjoy other things. And then there's people that are like, okay, Bitcoin's dead and old. And I'm not there with you guys on that, but that's okay. Do we all need to, jack the fees for the miners, right? But I don't necessarily, I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think ordinals have legs? I know that Litecoin now has ordinals. They just did something. I don't even know what they did. I didn't read it. I just saw the headline. What else should we talk about? Let's go to Bloomberg real quick and see what's going on with the news. Is there any news? We had Joe Biden surprisingly show up to Kiev this week. And, this week marks the 1-year anniversary of the start of the Russia-Ukraine war. I know you guys came here to hear me ramble about global politics, but I mean, it's important. This week, it's actually more interesting because I know that, I saw that Russia pulled out of the last remaining nuclear agreement with the US and the West. And so, I mean, that's probably more symbolic than it is anything else. But, they don't seem happy. And then now the U.S. is really rattling the saber that China is going to start providing, weapons to Russia in their war. And it's like the U.S. and I'm sure most of you are watching this from the U.S., but the U.S. does seem to really be cornering themselves if China does start giving them weapons. They're going to have to do something, which, that's whether you think that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's a bad thing. You know what I mean? Because it's just going to be brutal. But who cares? You know what I mean? Who cares, guys? We're here. We're talking. We're talking crypto. I got coffee. Let's drink that. All right. I want to share Bloomberg and let's just look at that. Let's look at Bloomberg. Guys, does anybody else check Bloomberg daily? I mean, what other news do you guys check? It's just like, I don't, all of it's a bit fishy. All right. I did that. Let's go back here. Am I squinting less, everybody? Am I squinting less? Am I? All right. So here's this. I don't want it like that. I want it like this. All right. Okay, let's do this. And then I'm going to go back here. Cool. All right. So let's refresh this just in case. All right. Yeah. Like I said, Putin halts nuke pack with U.S. vows to push war over Ukraine. Yeah. Well, that's not surprising. Why the new start? Nuclear? Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to talk about that. Europe kicks its dependence on Russian fossil fuels. I think we all should be doing that. I think we should be moving away from fossil fuels, personally, as much as we possibly can. Renewable energy. I don't believe that's a political thing. I think it's a national security thing. That's all good, though. BAFTA. Okay, you guys want to hear about the BAFTA awards? Oh my God, guys, the BAFTA awards are all white. How much do investors say they need to retire? You need at least $3 million. Okay, well, let's get to work. That's why I'm waking up at 4:30 a.m. And Walmart tumbles. Yeah. Okay. Morgan Stanley says SP 500 could drop 26%. What's going on over there? That would be a pretty significant drop, wouldn't it? What's going on, Morgan? Risk reward for stock is extremely poor amid a hawkish. Whew. I'll get better at this, folks. Look, I'm going to get better at this. A hawkish Fed. Strategist says SP 500 to slide as much as 26% in the first half. So you don't even have a lot of time. All right. So exit, run for the exits. FOMO bearishly. That's never a good idea. Or is it? Maybe sometimes it's a good idea. Okay. Expensive U.S. equity flashing a warning sign that could see the SP 500 sliding as much as 26% in the first half of this year. While recent data suggests the economy might be able to dodge a recession, they've also taken the possibility of a Federal Reserve pivot off the table, according to a team. Yeah, we're not pivoting. The only question right now is if they're going to raise it 50 basis points in March. The risk, but they're going to keep going. I mean, guys, this isn't getting better. I don't really understand what's going on. Like, it's not getting better. The global situation isn't getting better, and prices aren't going down, right? So, I mean, we'll see how it goes, and we're also tapping into our oil reserves over here in the U.S. We don't usually do that very much, and we're doing a lot of that. So a lot of the oil prices that are manageable right now are probably, and yeah, is this correct? I think so. But a lot of the oil prices that we're getting right now over here in the U.S. are probably, not going to last unless we just I guess we're going to have to keep on diving in. But I believe that our oil reserves are at the lowest they've been in ever. Really, got to replenish that. Probably some of those pipelines that we were fighting against probably need to get open. Like, let's take care of the country, right? All right, it's time to head back to base camp before the next guide down to earnings. Okay, so Morgan Stanley is not feeling good about all this, is basically what this article is saying. All right. What's the NASDAQ down? Okay. So it's not quite as bad as it was when we started. What time is it? 6:30. Is there anything else interesting here? I mean, as we go down here, there always is stuff about crypto on Bloomberg, but the past couple of days I've been Elon versus a Twitterverse. China urges world to stop saying Taiwan is next. That's interesting. What do they say about that? I'm actually interested in that. Urge the world to stop drawing parallels between Ukraine and Taiwan. All right, so China is trying to position themselves as a neutral force. China is deeply worried about the escalation of the Ukraine conflict and it possibly spiraling out of control. We urge certain countries to immediately stop fueling the fire, stop shifting blame to China, and stop touting Ukraine today to Taiwan tomorrow. Okay, I mean, seems fair enough. Maybe we should stop doing that. Maybe they won't do it if we if we just say nicer words. All right, that's that seems optimistic. All right, well there we go. There's that. Coffee, Vietnam. The opium cartels must be all about crypto for sure. How many NFTs do I need to retire? You need, apparently there's a big old Algo EVM sign hanging outside the Denver airport for ETH Denver. Oh, that's cool. Is it literally Algo and handshake emoji EVM? That's cool. They followed up on what they did. I mean, if you paid attention or if you were part of it last year, I went to ETH Denver last year. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to go this this month. That works. Is it this week actually? Or is it next week? It's the end of February, isn't it? Anyways, I'm not going. But if you were there last year, the whole focus was about EVM compatibility, interoperability on Algorand. It's probably where, and it hasn't been announced, but I think it's pretty much public knowledge that MetaMask is going to start supporting Algorand. I'm sure that that came from a grant that was born out of ETH Denver. So we got MetaMask, and then obviously everybody knows about Milkometa or Milkometa, the guys that are their roll up that is live. Has anybody been using Milkometa? It's hard with those things and not having enough liquidity. This is the problem, guys. This is our issue over at Algorand, is we need more liquidity, and it is hard because liquidity is stretched. And that's just the deal. That's it. To make any of this stuff, all of this stuff, people don't want to build things here if there's no money to be made. Funny how that works. But there is money to be made, and things are being built, and incredible things, homegrown things are being built. We talked about fractal monsters earlier. We have a bunch of dexes. We have a bunch of money markets. There's a lot of cool stuff happening. I don't mean to be negative about it, but I'm just saying that liquidity issue is real, and we need to, put billboards outside. So anyways, the point is that Algorand is following up on what they did last year. They may not have a official presence at ETH Denver, but they're letting everybody know that we have EVM compatibility on Algorand now. And that's important because there's a lot of money, liquidity over on Ethereum. Cardano should move to Algorand. That'd be interesting. Well, just the people. I mean, I don't, how does that work? So they just shut it down. They're okay, we're going out of business. And then Charles becomes Silvio's personal assistant. And okay, we're talking about Algorand. Why don't we go to Twitter? Isn't Twitter fun? Maybe this time I won't show you guys my DMs. Will I though? No, I won't. All right, good. Here, let me. I got lots of. Oh, look at all you people. If you need help with, okay, yes, good. I'm going to be reaching out to you, sir. But that's not what we're here to read my DMs. That was a impulsive thing. Okay, so let's share screen again, and then let's go to Twitter. Sure. Go back here. Everybody having a good morning? Where's everybody at? Where are you guys? Put in the comments where you're located right now. Are you in the US? Are you in Europe? Where are you? Is it afternoon? Is it night? What are we doing here, folks? All right. So we got Twitter. All right. Sorry for being inconsistent. Noya, good morning. Sorry for being inconsistent on Twitter. I miss replying to all my friends. Oh, heart emoji. Guys, you got to be consistent on Twitter, or what are you doing? GM, what are we buying today? Oh, look at you, crypto for change. What if this show just became me going through my time, my timeline? Dean Thomas. Did you remember this guy? I don't believe that he's still building on Algorand. He had the Verdex wallet. I met with him. I interviewed him on my show. Really nice guy. Oh, at ETH Denver, right? Yeah, it was at ETH Denver. I met Dean. He came to the place that I was. No, this was not at ETH Denver. This was at South by Southwest. Yeah, South by Southwest. Doesn't matter. At Stealth Capital, I put on to manage millions of dollars. And okay, this is not what I'm here for. Nobody cares, Dean. Algo Foundation. I don't mean nobody cares. That's the way I talk. All right. Algorand Foundation. Can you imagine sending a transaction and seeing it being rolled back sometime later? This type of failed transaction is normal for many blockchains, but not at Algorand because we have instant finality. But what does instant finality mean? It means it's instant. Okay, do you want an NFT marketplace with lots of features? Check out EXA Market. Yeah, they're building something cool over there. I met this guy. Look at that. That guy's got the hat on. He's got it all. Weekly raffles for the Discord. Equito Finance, cross-chain liquidity, gaming. Okay, nothing. You guys got nothing for me. What's going on? Where's our PR? Where's our new CMO? Jessica, right? Yeah. Let's look at let's do CZ watch. It doesn't seem like we're getting anything. There's been no crypto FUD recently. Okay, this is new. He did this 38 minutes ago. What is this? Do you guys get the joke? I don't understand. I don't get it. Do you guys get it? I don't know the name of the show. Someone just sent me the image. Somebody put in the comments what that means. Okay. Oh my God, Spidey Elon fan. Man, CZ loves Spidey Elon fan. And then, oh yeah, he went off. I kind of blazed through this yesterday, and it was a little more interesting than I gave it credit for because he's kind of going after Kraken for, I guess, Jesse. It seems that Jesse alludes to that he has been okay. So I'll read it, and then instead of me recapping it, that's why I have it up. I can't tell you how infuriating it is to have pointed out massive red flags and obviously illegal activity to regulators, only to have them ignore the issue for years. They are offshore. It's complicated. We're looking at everybody for years, and then to be used as their example. Now, okay, you gotta sympathize with this guy. You gotta, and then this was in response to Caitlin Long, clearly, who has Custodia, who also has been at Capitol Hill, has been playing ball with the regulators, just consistently. Kraken has been a model company in a lot of ways. I mean, obviously Jesse Powell has been vocal about the certain principles that he's fighting for, but they've played by the rules, trying to, do things the right way. And because they're close and because they're an easy target, the SEC keeps on going after them. So obviously I understand this guy's frustration, and CZ responding to that seems to indicate that he is saying that offshore activity, obviously illegal activity that Jesse was reporting, might have something to do with Binance, right? And if that's the case, I guess that stands that there's some interesting things going on. But yeah, so the word offshore uses the word offshore quite often. Here's my feedback. The term offshore appears overly narrow-minded, self-centered, misses the broader picture, and unhelpful to the development of our industry. I mean, that's a fair point, I guess. Us Americans do tend to kind of think that we're home and the world is outside and we don't know what they're doing. But here we do things right? Isn't that right? Doesn't everybody in the world agree that the United States does everything right? By the book. Guys, we play by the rules that we make. And if we break them, it's just another rule that we've made. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm talking about. I live here, and that's it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it. I'm going to rep it. What are you going to do? It's like me saying my children, they're my children. So it's just certain circumstances are what they are. And I am a U.S. citizen. Okay, so there's that. Let's see. Nice, lovely city. Yo, Moriarty. Let's see. Do you guys say anything? Yo, Moriarty. Nice, bro. I'm in the metro. Oh, cool. I like that. This is what I wanted to know. All right, let's get this out. Let's get this back in. Nice. You're killing it, bro. Love the vibes. Cool. Token joking. Thank you, Token joking. What's up, Fuzzy? I'm in Michigan as well. Okay. I hope the Twitter ads algorithm doesn't show something embarrassing on Coop's timeline. For sure. Oh my God. Yeah. What did it show? That's funny. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Sharing screen is a dangerous. Oh, you're in Austin. Did we not? Did we meet Shek, have we met? Shek, you live in Austin. I've been to Austin a couple times recently. Were you at any of the Algorand events? And did I miss the fact that you're Shek? Because, or did you tell me? And it was evening. Merchant, you're in California. Sweet. North or south? Man, one of the funniest guys. You guys know Merchant, by the way? Are you guys familiar with Merchant? He's the meme lord of the Algorand ecosystem. That guy is hilarious. Jacksonville, Florida. All right. Well, we got so now the market's actually opened. Oh, that's probably sorry, Jesus Christ, it's early. We were looking at futures and then I guess the actual market. Let's go back to CNBC and check the market. Let's go. There it is. Back at Walmart. Okay, stop sharing that. Let's share the screen. Where is it? CoinDesk. Nope. Come on. Where is it? Oh, this is a chart that I was talking about. Before we go back to look at the market, the chart that I was talking about, the 200-week moving average here. Let me just show you this real quick. It's a simple thing, but I'll just show it to you because I was talking about it yesterday. It's Bitcoin. This is like the kind of basic thing that it's one of the more basic things that people pay attention to when it comes to Bitcoin and price. Like, so this is the 200-week moving average. I mean, obviously early on, the volume was so low that it's a little interesting to even use this metric, but it's okay. So it goes like, if you watch it, it hits the 200-week moving average and then it bounces, gets up to there. Then it starts going back down to the 200-week moving average and then it bounces and then it goes back down, touches it again, then it bounces. And then it's been doing this chop that we've all been experiencing. And then we actually, and if this is looking right, we actually sink below the 200-week moving average because of some black swan events, yada, yada. And now we're literally, this is February. This only goes to February 18th. So this isn't actually current. But as of February 18th, the 200-week moving average for Bitcoin was 24,931. And the current price, I believe, is what? 24/7. So the same as it was. I mean, it's gone up like $20 since a half hour ago. So that's that. So that's that's that. Cool. So that's this. Showed you that. And then now let's go back to where the hell did it go? Not Bloomberg. We don't want that. Why isn't? Oh, there we go. That's the Walmart. That's why. That's what confused me, is it says Walmart. So let's not share this anymore. I'll share again. I think this says Walmart. Share. I'm not even using this mouse. And then I'm ready to do this. Look at that. You guys can get CNBC Pro for $125 for 6 months. What a deal. All right. Dow falls 200 points as higher rates pressure stocks. Home Depot falls after earnings. Okay. That's not the page we're looking for. Oh yeah. So this is still bad. But it's still about 1%. Hey, Austin, it heard us talking about it. Anything interesting? Nope. Putin suspends nuclear arms treaty with U.S., hits out at oligarch traders. That doesn't sound good for him. Supreme Court set to hear Google case that could impact free speech online. Okay. Home Depot says it will spend $1 billion to give hourly workers a raise. Well, that's a good idea. People need more money because everything's more expensive. 6 killed after fresh earthquake. Oh man, that is just heartbreaking. What's happening in Turkey and over there. I mean, did you guys see some of the images from that? I mean, that is just so sad. What is happening? They started the war. Russia's Putin blames West and Ukraine for provoking conflict. Okay, bro. Brain implant startup backed by Bezos and Gates is testing mind-controlled computing on humans. Why? There's some things that people do not need to copy Elon Musk on. And I'm sorry, but brain implants, for the love of God, could you guys stop freaking me out? Like, this freaks me out. Does this freak anybody else out? Brain implants? Because this is such a slippery damn slope. Like, you want to hear me get excited. I don't need coffee to get excited about this crap. Like, is this what we need? We need this. We need a chip in our, because this is going to be dangerous. Because I'm going to say, oh, I'll never get a brain implant. But then if everybody's outperforming me and I'm like some freaking, drooling on myself because I'm so far behind everybody, because everybody's get these crazy death plants in their brains. Oh my God. But they got to copy them. Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates testing. I mean, I'm literally reacting to a headline that I know nothing about. So take that for what that is. All right. The Caribbean, $200 million house. Okay. This is not. Oh, that's another thing. I think there's some real estate numbers maybe today or tomorrow. And like I said earlier, we got Coinbase. That's something that we should be looking at. Let's look at economic reports for economic reports this week. All right. So that's what we're going to do. Am I losing you? No, you guys are still hanging out. Cool. Thanks. Ludo, is that you every day? 9:30 a.m. in Michigan. That's comfortable, Fuzzy. Just like your name. That feels warm and fuzzy. 9:30 a.m. feels normal. That feels like a normal thing to do. New York. Oh, John's in New York. Oh, you're in upstate New York, right, John? Why don't you just put your address here so everybody can come say hi? Lansing. A lot of you are in Michigan. You're in Austin, Philadelphia. Did you say Austin? Is there an Austin, Philadelphia? Ventura County. Oh man, me and you're gonna have to go. I don't know. What would we do? Go ride bikes on the beach. Okay. Is Algorand going to ever move into the top 25? Is it ever, Token Joking? This is more fun. I should just be looking at this. What was I doing? Oh, I was going to show you some economic reports. Is that fun? But Token Joking, by the way, are you high right now, Token Joking? Is it too early for you to be stoned? Is Algorand going to ever move into the top 25? I mean, it's supposed to be to take over the world, right? It's slow moving. It's doing this interesting thing where before it goes to number 3, like I say it's going to, it is tumbling down first. It's like faking out the entire industry, being like, oh, we're disappearing. But meanwhile, continuing to create these awesome partnerships. It's just, like I said, that retail, certainly retail volume. I know I was looking at volume for Algorand. It is so minuscule compared to a lot of other coins. So that's Token. I wonder how many non-disclosure type projects are in the works versus public projects on Algo. For sure. I think that is something to wonder. And also if that Women's World Cup is more interesting for us than the men's was. Well, I think we have a much bigger presence and a much more official presence at the Women's World Cup. So that's cool. I'll be watching that. What's going on with Algo hack I saw? What's that? What are you guys talking about? Algo hack? A hackathon? Or did somebody hack something? What's going on? Who is the biggest celebrity associated with Algorand? Come on, you're trying to make me say it. I'm gonna go with wait, John. What? Not John. Jeff. What's that guy's name? Shit. Jeff Malky. Somebody put it in. He's the shoes. Is a rapper. He's a famous rapper. And then I know Opulus has, they're going to be tokenizing a song from Tyga. Tyga's popular, right? They did Little Pump. But no, Jeff Malky or Malco has some shoes coming. And that's not, what the hell? Why can't I think of who that is? Because my brain isn't working at this early. I'm going to get better at this. How do morons amass so much algo? They buy it, sir. They didn't use a ledger. That's what happened. Who didn't? Oh, somebody's wallet got hacked. Well, that's the wallet hacks don't happen other than, by human error. I mean, they do happen, but I'm just saying, how would it happen unless it was just human error, right? More people died in that earthquake than the amount of people that live in my hometown. I mean, it's just brutal. That's too much algo to have in a hot wallet for more than a few minutes. Oh, it was a lot of algo, huh? I got to look into this. What is the biggest gaming project on Algorand? Any AAA gaming studios building anything major? I don't know. You know, it was funny though. The guy mentioned Milkomeda earlier, and I could probably go pull it up, but who cares right now? Let's just relax. Oh wait, I'm still on this. Let's do this. Um, the what's his name? Not it's the other guy. Oh man, I forget. But anyways, he said that it took him, I don't know if it was 3 hours or 3 days to build some sort of game in a very fast amount of time. And then because they're trying to bring games to their layer two thing. And somebody was like, well, on Algorand or Cardano. And he was like, well, Algorand, because you couldn't build that on Cardano. It's just, it's not going to work. Algorand is a good platform for games. So what's the biggest games? I mean, they're all sort of right now, as far as I can tell. Well, I know that Reach has their Alloy, so they have some partnerships with some big boys over there, and then you have the homegrown stuff that everybody loves, like Fractal Monsters, and there's also Cosmic Champs that looks pretty cool. What other games? Put them in the comments, guys. Let's break down the games. I etch my seed on a steel plate and put it away. No need for a ledger. Look at you. LOL. Better go with laser etched tungsten just to be safe. Yeah, that's right. I doubt any AAA is doing blockchain. I know. There's like a whole like stigma too. They will. Eventually they will. I know that Zone is you can use, what is that, Dota? Is it Dota? I'm not a huge gamer, but Dota 2, they're integrating with Dota 2. That's a AAA game, right? I got a little paranoid, so it's in the fireproof bag and the fireproof safe. Better do some research. Yeah, yeah, I think they are actually. New FIFA games are supposedly being built from the ground up on Algorand. Are you serious? That would be exciting. Sony, Square, Enix seems to be all about Web3. Final Fantasy and Algorand would blow up the NFT scene. Oh my god. You guys got a lot of. If you had to pick one Coop, which one would you buy first, Aptos or Sui? I'd buy Sui, and I know nothing about it. It's just basically from what I've read is that Sui is supposed to be a more impressive thing. And that's why Aptos kind of rushed their launch, because they're very similar, and Sui is superior. I mean, that's what I've read at least. But that is not based on really any real DD. So, take that for whatever you want. Yeah, there were a few multi-million algo hacks the past few days. Okay, well, hacks loosely. Okay, cool. So people have lost a lot of algo recently. That sucks. Sebastian, no, it's the other guy. Token joking. I actually interviewed Sebastian. I was trying to remember the other guy. Scams more than hacks. Yeah, for sure. Oh, you're talking about Nico. There you go, Token joking from DC Spark. Oh, is that different? Are they not this? I thought, but they work together on Milkomeda, don't they? Or is that another guy? All right. Bullish on scam artists moving to Algorand. I know. Well, we had a moment, guys. You guys remember there was a moment when there was a couple of like women making their way to Algorand and trying to gate their community with algo. I don't think that really hit off for them, so they left. But that was an interesting time. I had a very odd interaction with one of them. Somehow you guys drew me into this, and I played along. Okay, I honestly felt the same way. The more scams I see, the more I know we're getting. It's going to be, well, that's a major thing, right? It's like as our TVL. I mean, I know we're 38, and we can look at that. You guys want to look at TVL? I'm going to look at TVL because I haven't looked at that in a few days. Because today's Tuesday. Oh, tomorrow's the Algo Rant. Actually, I'm going to do an Algo Rant live tomorrow. It'll probably be a little different, but it'll be Algorand focused. That'll be fun. So let's stop sharing that, and then let's just go over here real quick. I'm going to look up DeFi Llama. DeFi Llama. We'll go to chains. That's not what I wanted. Okay, cool. All right. And then I'm going to share my screen. All chains DeFi Llama. Share it. Share it, buddy. Yep. There we go. Now go back here. Turn this on. Turn this on. All right. So, of course, we have number one, Ethereum, 29.5 billion. And then with 675 protocols, that's funny. And then Tron with 15 protocols, 5 billion. This is TVL, right? And then Avalanche. Avalanche has got a lot. Yeah, look at all that. That's good. But Algorand, number 14, 202. That's actually, we're over 200 million. Last I looked at, we were a little bit under. So TVL's climbing, folks. It's up, what, 14% in the last minute? No, month. Jesus. And then, and then up 12% over the last week and up a little bit over the last, and then right behind Osmosis and Solana. So look at that though, guys, here we go. Number 12, Solana, 267 million. Number 13, Osmosis, 209. So, I mean, and then number 14, Algorand, 200 and, basically 3 million right there and far ahead of whatever the hell this is. Some of this stuff I don't even know. I know Kanto, but I don't even know what Mixin is. Do you guys know what Mixin is? What is that? Tell me what Mixin is in the comments. This is also going to reveal, me going live is going to reveal things that I don't know. Getting bullish on scams. Okay, AlgoSeas is fun. All right, let me just go through. If you have any other questions, put them in the thing. I'm going to just go through these questions, and then I guess I'll sign off. It's 54 minutes. I mean, once I fully figure out what I'm doing and there's a better structure, I bet you, guys, this is the deal. Before we sign off here today, I do want to say this. I appreciate you guys that are showing up. I know that this is a bit of a mess. And but at the same time, this is what I'm doing. This is a brand new thing for me. And I'm motivated by the thought, if I do this every single day for 3 months, let's see, we'll check in April, or I guess what are we? Yeah, February, March. Yeah, we'll check in at the end of April. I have a good feeling about the state of this show if I stick at it for about 3 months. So I'm motivated by that. And, in the meantime, you're going to see me kind of mess around and you're going to see my creative process, try to shape this in a cool way. So I really appreciate you guys showing up and supporting me through these kind of early days where I'm figuring it all out. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else that we should talk about. Oh, AlgoSeas. Yeah, I know about AlgoSeas. Felt the same way. There's also the Algo Gaming Guild. There is, like I said, Cosmic Champs, Fractal Monsters. You have what they're doing. Some of those fun NFT games like the Borks and the Thirstober, the Stupid Horses. And of course, you have the whole Mingo verse. That's all gamified and really fun. And what's his face? Adam Bergman wants to buy a $50 Algo NFT, and I told him to buy a $350 Mostly Friends. I'm sure that's not what he was looking for, but like that guy is like clearly looking for moonshots. And with Mostly Friends going to be burned, like they're going to be burned, and then the floor price is actually really cooled down from what it was a month ago. It seems like the right move. If you were looking to buy one Algo NFT and profit was on your mind, to me, that would be a Mostly Friends. What do you guys think? If you were thinking, okay, I want to buy one Algo NFT and I want it to make me money this year, wouldn't Mostly Friends be the move? I think so. Or you just have to pick the new one and get it in the shuffle. Getting bullish when scams. Oh, I'm still fucking sharing my damn screen. Sorry for swearing, guys. I know some of you don't like that, and I don't need to, but it is kind of part of my personality. I've probably put 30A in. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. ReCoop, one recommendation, do some more research on your ecosystem. I'm going to be here grilling you every day. I want answers from one of the most clued dudes. Well, this is the deal, Token Jokin, is that I do endless research on my ecosystem. But I also, when it's live, I don't have notes and it's very early, but I know what's going on. I'm trying to remember. I know I've interviewed probably most of the gaming things in Algorand. So it's pathetic that I'm, drawing a blank. It's true. Worried about ASA scams gaming the Vestige trend list recently. I know for sure. What about this? I haven't really looked into this AI Inu thing, but I mean, just saying, I mean, if you say it out loud like I just did, you must realize that this is a joke, right? I mean, I'm sorry if you guys love this, but like when you just mash up two like trendy things like AI and Inu, it seems like, and they say it, they're a meme coin, right? So you gotta go with their manipulation and you got to ride their wave and dump before they do. I need the alpha. Is there any identity solution being developed on Algorand? Okay, you need it, man. Is there an identity solution? Yeah, there are, and we'll talk about it. I'll come back for you for that. Talk to Victor Mapunga, token joking. NFT domains, token joking. That is on some level, not zero knowledge IDs though. NF domains as well. Good morning from London, Algonauts. Thanks for tuning in, El Crypto. Top of the morning to you. No, but you're what? You're later on the day. Getting what's going on with Diatomix. I mean, okay, Jesus, token joking is serious. I don't even know what Diatomix is. DGB updates, thoughts. We're running out of time, but hey, Darkcoin, I will definitely talk about DGB on this show. So come back later this week, and I'll definitely give you my thoughts on DGB. And I have an you for Naked Clayton. He's a drunk. Okay, that's okay. It's a DeFi project launching on Algorand. Cool. I just want a ledger from members only Discord. That's cool. Should be getting it in the mail soon. There you go. Protect your stuff, man. You're the man, Coop. Thank you, Scotty. DGB updates. Did I? Oh, maybe that he said that twice. All good. All good that you said that twice. I know that I've been silent on Digibyte for an extended amount of time. There's a reason for that. But there's no like legal reason for that. So I'll definitely, like I said, I will share my thoughts on that. Shitty kitties, man, for sure. I love shitty kitties. Vendable are starting testnet today. Yeah, that's an interesting project. That's definitely an interesting project. That's a project we can talk more about. And Crazy Goose Flock, of course, with the robots. And that's actually, that would probably have been a better recommendation for our buddy Adam. Coop, let it flow for sure. Thank you, brother. Goots, that's right. What's up with the hype around Opal lately on the TL? Yeah, I don't know. Well, Lee is obviously very good at hyping, and he's a successful guy that has a successful music business, and he's trying to build a successful Web3 business. And they got that new CFO, and he seems to be better at talking to these exchanges, getting the market makers. They're working that pretty good. I got to say, yeah, that is a big joke. They're a pump and dump. Of course they are. I'm coming for your neck. Get ready, bro. I'm into it. I'm good. Keep coming, man. Let's make this show. That's you pushing me like that is just going to make this show better. So I know maybe you're joking or maybe you're not. Maybe you're just super high and you're like, I'm gonna fuck with this guy. Whatever. It's all good. Did you buy? Gonna blow up? Should I buy? Is this the alpha? Well, I mean, proof of work definitely has some future. Every day, Algonaut testnet. Okay. Oh, this is Ludo right here, right? Diatomix. Is that Ludo? Next week to show up something at 50 Algo. The Algorillas team are about to release Lil Rillas. They look great, and the Algorillas team are legit and NFT OGs for sure. 50 Algo, is that mint only going to be 50 Algo? Do you have to own? And I don't own an Algorilla. That's crazy, but do you have to own an Algorilla, or is this going to be a public shuffle for 50 Algo? I'll buy one of those for sure. One for the Berg. That's what he needs. Yes. What about Ludo? What about Aramid Finance? That bridge from Ludo here. Ludo here. What's going on with your near bridge? Don't you have a near bridge coming? Thanks, bro. Launch a YouTube. I'll subscribe. Who are you talking to? El Crypto. All right, guys, it's an hour. Thank you so much. Ludo, we'll catch up more. And if you're interested about Digibyte, we'll talk about that another time. And yeah, day 2 is in the bag. Tomorrow is day 3, Wednesday, which I'll be doing an algo rant, which I got to figure out some stuff to talk about because I'm not seeing a lot of news, guys. So maybe you guys can hit me in the DMs and help me out. Mainnet of Aramid is going to launch soon. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you, guys. And Aramid's cool. And that Aramid is day 2 in the books. All right. I appreciate you guys. See you later.